the least favourite, you're actually beaten by a store-bought fucking frozen pizza. Get the message?
Sorry to interrupt our program, but we have an emergency. The Hurricane Katrina that have fall on California 2 days ago on the August 25th has just made landfall in New Orleans. The situation is starting to weaken, so we'll pass to our journalist on the spot. Mrs. Johnson, how is it going?
Yes, Mike, thank you. In fact, Katrina is one of the most important hurricanes of US history. Its highest winds were sustained for about 1 minute and correspond to 174 miles per hour, which makes Katrina part of the Category 5 hurricane, the highest classification on the Saffir-Simpson wind scale. As you can see behind me, the city is completely destroyed, and the debris of the houses destroyed by the flood end up on the street. Some people are still caught in the flood and are desperately trying to reach the safe areas, while some survivors are waiting for rescue. I'm here with Joe. Could you tell us what happened?
So at that day, I didn't realize what was happening until I heard people screaming outside of my house. So curiously, I asked my son to go up to the window and see what was happening. Well, in panic, while he was panicking, he told me there was a flood and debris everywhere. I didn't believe him, so I checked it out for myself. There was actually a flood and debris everywhere. So without wasting any time or seconds, me and my family directly went up to the attic. We stayed up there for 2 days with no food and no water, nothing else. So
What did you do?
So we were very tired at the second day. Like every dad has, I gathered my last strength and broke the attic. I saved my family and now they're completely safe and in healthy shape.
Great, thank you, Joe. What did you do during the storm?
I work at 911 and we were just overflowed by calls at the right moment that Katrina hit Louisiana. I remember one woman calling for help, but I just had to say, "Sorry ma'am, we just can't do anything."
So you couldn't do anything?
No, I remember her saying, "Wish me luck." That's all we could. All our troops were deployed and helicopters and boats all were on the ground, so we couldn't do anything.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Now back to your show.
I am very surprised at the results of the video. I never thought in my wildest dreams that the people of Denmark will pick a frozen pizza over my pizza.